going on, people? This is Vision. Right here, this vid is called What My Enemies and Those People Want. Now, this drama, we know it's not stopping. I post something, and I posted a video, and I made videos on how the way they do things. So I'll make a video, and they wait till I go to sleep to go against all of it. They watch the video, they conjure up together, and they plot next time I go to sleep what they're going to do, how they're going to go against that. Same with the post. They'll gather it all up. There's people masterminding this on what's going on. And then I also heard, like I said, the NorCal Masons, they took an oath to continue this drama on my life. So they don't want me to get anything. So that's why this is happening to me. That's why those people are doing it to me and stuff. And so when it gets to that point, it's just, I'm dealing with these like high society people who did wrong to me. They picked wrong. I don't deal with those people. I've never dealt with those people, and so it's like it hurts them that I've never dealt with those people or something like that. And well, they know if I find out, I'm going to be upset that, okay, well, here's a group of people that, and then on top of that, it's just over the years and so many times they have gone back and, I've gotten burned by a lot, so what they're doing, they expect me to have trust after everything, after they're doing everything. Look, at this point, I just want them to leave me alone. I go about my business. If they want to do business with me, it'll be on a business point. But other than that, hanging out and all that kind of stuff, it's probably not going to happen. Partying and all, but other than that, that's where I would stand. I don't really party with my business associates, depending on how close, but other than that, it's just more, down to the business and not playing around, nothing like that, And I've seen the way the government agencies on me, they're very unprofessional. The way they act, their professionalism is very, very low grade. I'm wondering, okay, what are these people doing in that agency? Why are they? The way the government handled this drama on me is highly unprofessional. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. It's pathetic. It's, the way I see how they went about those operations and operations I heard about, and I'm upset that those operations were even on me. Yes, right, because what they want is for me to pass away not having anything because of what happened to them, but they picked the wrong. They picked the wrong on me, and to top it all off in the beginning, those people didn't even start the drama. They just took it over, so they really don't have so much on that drama. They could just quit, but they're just so into it. And what I've said, because I found out, it's upsetting to me. It's upsetting, it's bothering to me. It's frustrating to know what is happening, what they want on me. They don't want me to have a relationship. If they do, it has to be with somebody they pick. And then if, like, say, a young girl is on me, she wants me, then they get more hurt. They're like, oh, it's like, that should be up to the girl as long as she's, of age and, she could be in her late 20s or whatever, but then they're like, oh, well, he should get an older girl. He should get an older girl because of my age. But, I mean, that's over control. At the end, they're just stalling it. At the end, overall, they're just stalling it. Okay, this young girl wants me. And they want to get her away. Then maybe we should go back and get an older girl. And so it's just a way of them stalling it out. It's another way of cock blocking on how they have that on me. So what they want me to do is just die. That's it. They want me to die. Nobody knows. Because if I come out and I start talking, which I have, they're gonna overthrow all that as much as they can. They're gonna pay people off. They're gonna get people to stay away. They're gonna scare people to where they don't want to be around me. It's like they make up all the. I've heard about what they made up, and it's like, oh, I can't believe it's like 100% lies, and then they want to say like, oh, all this other stuff, like, well, he's not like that at all no more, and da da da. And I'm like, fuck, more lies. And then after that, it's just okay. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? And these people try to act like they know me, but they're, like I said, they're all government agencies. They're all those Facebook people and people who want to try to go to the stars and like talk like a documentary, and I'm just standing right there. They've done that before. It wasn't the first time. They have done this before, where it's like a star would be right there. They'll be with the star. I'll be like right there. I don't even know that they're around me. I just got to, because see, when I do things, I have to do what I need to do. If I got to go somewhere, I got to go somewhere. So somehow they end up finding out where I'm going to be, with the chip. But then also, too, I also heard they time machine everything. So it's like, I made a video stating that. Like, what they do is they let time pass, and when they do that, then they go back with the time machine and stuff. It's not cool. It's not cool at all on how, because the Earth is just, it's just spinning faster. But beyond that, what this video is what they want, and they're gonna just try to make it look like, because once I blast them out on that stuff, they're gonna make it look like other things. They don't want that. They don't like that. Those they hate all that stuff. They're not gonna be around me, so they figure, well, we'll just keep doing this to him, which is wrong, and they know that. So I won't have nobody and stuff. And then they're going to say all this other stuff. And it's like, for so many years, I had a relationship after my second kid's mother. Other than that, it was just like girls, just whatever, just in and out. But the one I had, I'm still friends with her, and, only for 2 months we were together, but the whole point is, like, she's getting fooled, so they target everybody, and they fool everyone. So after I'm done dealing with them, then they go and they'll do fake phone calls, and they have to put in work for that stuff. It's not easy for those people to just go around and do all that kind of stuff. There's people that have to take shifts. So, and then I also hear that they try to get people, like, act like civilians, try to be cool with me, and it's just fucked up, and they use all that against me. They'll make stuff and do things because, first of all, at the end, they don't want me to have no money, they don't want me to have no girl, they don't want me to have anything, family, nothing. But regardless on if they're still suppressing and suppressing, I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna, and there's there's ways that I know that, I can come up. And so they're trying to suppress all ways like that. I don't know why, but it's just a personal thing with those people. Maybe because I'm not in their society. I was never initiated into a society like that. I grew up as a kid, went to school, all that, had my first kid when I was 20. I was with my first kid's mother when I was 17. And so afterwards I had another girl I was with for a while, and then I had 2 kids from her, and then I had a business, and went to, a little bit of college, and, all kinds of stuff I was doing. I'm always doing something. There's always something I got to do, I'm busy, so, but they don't like that. They don't like that. They want to suppress everything. They make up everything on what I do, how I come up, why I gotta be over there. They make up all kinds of stuff because nobody knows what I'm really doing. But you come up and tell me. Come up, say, hey, what are you doing? And if I say, okay, well, it's not that personal, of course, yeah, I'll tell you, but or I'll just post it like I'm gonna be out. It's not gonna be like, I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna go do some grocery shopping. No. It's just like, got stuff I gotta do, which if it has to be grocery shopping or going to a store or wherever, it's just stuff I gotta do. I don't have to get too detailed in it, I don't have to, So what they're doing is targeting me with that government chip, and they're sending agents over to my location. What you doing? So they gotta call somebody to call somebody, and then they put it on that fake profile. Which me, I'm not even tripping. I need to go and do what I need to do, and that's it. So they want to keep showing something that it's not. So what I'm doing, I need to do. I'm already planned it out what I need to do. So I don't know why they're harassing me like that and stuff like that. And it's like payout. They're trying to say, oh, he's already paid out. I think I said it before. And if people watch those YouTube videos, I'm going to say it again now. If I knew about what's happening to me and I was paid out, then I'll be okay with it, and there wouldn't be a fight going on. It'd be like, okay, yeah. But I don't know anything on what's happening. They do all this shit 100% behind my back. Everything. And then they wait till I go to sleep. The people who are, I don't even know who's there. I got stuff I have to do. They track me, and they'll bring people over into a location and talk about me like I'm some damn mountain, Oh yeah, look at that big mountain right there. So yeah, so that mountain, like there's a tourist attraction, and you can see, No. If those stars and those people really want to meet me, they should just come up and be like, hey, how you doing? And all this kind of stuff. But somehow those people are telling them, no, don't go up to him. I don't know what, and they're putting all these lies in their head. Those people, I don't know. Those people that want to say like they know me, but they're not around me when I'm awake, those are government agents. They're part of that. They're part of the government. They have to wait till I go to sleep. So when I go to sleep, they get calls to go do, because they have to be, there's a case on me, and that's the case, that fake profile. They're vouching for that fake profile. So any one of those friends that are on the Facebook profile, any of those fans, those are the ones you should target. But the government's gonna find out. The government's gonna counteract on what I say because they don't want their agents to get caught up and they don't want the truth to get out. So they're gonna time machine it. They're gonna do what it takes. And that's all to cock block me, me not having anything, because that's the wishes of the NorCal Masons. They took that oath, so now, from that point, this is how it's going to be, because they took that oath. I'm never going to, I don't know who those people are, because they're not going to, make themselves known and say, hey, I'm a NorCal Mason. If they did, I'd be like, you know what, just stay away. I don't want no problems, and you guys done a lot of serious tragedy in my life on top of the tragedy that has already happened, and they just keep on doing more, and it's like they say they'll stop and they don't stop, and they just do more and more, and it's like, no, I'm 43, I pick my own girl. I don't want any girl from Oscar. I don't want that. If I find a girl and she's cool and she's not my race, then whatever, leave it alone. If, she has, a race that, there's girls out there, so it's like, I'm not, turning down all those, Latin girls, so the whole thing is, it's like, let me pick, and then that person should understand, how I feel, that girl, and then, because the girl, she's gotta be like, or lady, or whatever it's just gonna be me and her. That's it. But they don't want that. They don't want that. They don't like that, and that's how it is. All right. Well, it's like they just want me to come up on my enemy. They just want my enemy, and it's like, what kind of? See, what they want, I guess, at the end, is every race have their own leader now. Before it was one world leader, now it's like every race got to have their own leader. It's stupid. It's like, I'm not going to, and so what happens if you go against that leader? Oh, then they start doing stuff to you. Then they start attacking you and attacking your kids and separating your family and getting you broke and breaking up your house. That's what happens when you go against those leaders. They're making an example on you. They're saying, look, the NorCal Masons picked Escar as part of their pride and one of the leaders of the world that they want. And so I'm 100% against that. They don't like that. So now they cause anger and they take away my girls, they cockblock, they lie to them, and it's like it's a whole bunch of nonsense. They make sure the girl never comes around me, only if I'm hypnotized, and that's it. And then that's it. It's like, okay, so what's fun out of that? Then the rest of the time, that girl has to concentrate on the Facebook profile because she got paid off. So she has to focus on that Facebook profile. All those stars and models and all that supposedly escort, those girls were on me. I picked those girls first. He is just or she, whatever, that fucking useless bitch. But that person, goes and makes sure that girl never goes around him. And then there was, he goes, I had a Asian girl back when I was growing up as a kid, first love, was with her, my first long relationship, and he goes and pays her out $2 billion, which I was like, if they pay me out, they're supposed to pay me out and leave me alone. They're supposed to, when I say, oh yeah, a payout is supposed to be like if it doesn't go to court. It's just like, okay, he got paid out, boom, stop the fake profiles. No, it's not like they didn't pay me to keep those profiles up. They didn't pay me for my image. They didn't pay me for doing that shit. No. When I'm thinking, I think they got a different kind of mentality on when I'm in payout. If I get paid, that means it doesn't go to court. They stop. That's it. They lose. Doesn't go to court. Nobody goes to prison, right? They don't go to prison. They don't, just a payout and they keep the rest or whatever. I don't know how the fuck that goes. But I ask for a certain amount. Instead of paying out all those lawyers and all the court and all that, they pay me. They lose. They stop. So that's it. But no, they didn't pay me to misuse my image. No, they didn't pay me on anything. No, I didn't get paid out. They're twisting up what I'm talking about because that's what they do. They think, oh yeah, pay. No, first of all, there was no payout. Second of all, if they paid out so they could do all this and hypnotize me and make a fake profile and all this shit, then there wouldn't be no fight going on. I wouldn't be fighting. I'd be like, okay, go ahead. Misuse my image. Go ahead. Hypnotize me. All this I won't even make YouTube videos. No. Go ahead. I'll just walk around and they do the Facebook profile. But no, of course, that's why I'm on the YouTube channel. That's why I've been on MySpace, sitting there saying Facebook's fake. I mean, I've been saying that before Oscar's debut in 2014. I've been fighting this drama against that Facebook profile since the middle of 2009. But people can't comprehend that for some reason. They think like, oh, 2009, that was just yesterday. I'm like, no, 2009 was years ago. And the drama it wasn't even like the way it is now. It's just because the NorCal Masons got into it and the government got into it and it's just all high tech. Ooh, look at this. So I mean, I tried to make them stop. They didn't want to stop. And then NorCal Masons took it over. So what's happening now is I think they just look at me and they're like, oh, he looks young. That doesn't hold up in court. Like I said, if they really paid me out to do all that drama bullshit, then I wouldn't be fighting like this. There would be no fighting or all this kind of stuff. And if they paid me out and it never went to court, it should be like, okay, they lost. Pay me out. That way they don't have to pay out lawyers, all that kind of mess. No court fines, I get paid out, and they lose. They drop the profile, end of story. My life goes on, their life goes on. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was expecting that they thought. No, they were thinking, oh no, we paid them out so we can lie to people and we could lie about him and hypnotize him when he sleeps. No. I would never ever go for something like that. Even if they put $2 trillion in front of me, I'd be like, no, fuck that. Take it. That's not even worth it. Remember, MySpace? Google that. Find number 2 profile. Both profiles connected to this channel. Later.